Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of the Outer Worlds. We've picked up the dimethyl sulfoxide that was asked for by Phineas, but rather than taking it back to him, we're going to go and do Felix's side quest, which is on the other side of Scylla, at Harlow's base. And then we'll probably go and talk to Phineas afterwards, but while Felix needs us, we answer the call, which means we should probably take Felix with us. Come on, Felix. Okay, where are we going? Oh, just down here.
Cozy little outfit, huh?
Those guys are either gonna try.
Actually, this is a pretty cool place. It is definitely isolated. So we can fast travel to the other places on Scylla, but this is
shoot us or sell us something potent. Either way, should be fun.
This is a super secret area. Alright, rather than just falling off the edge, let's find a way to lower this down and have a conversation with them. Who are you?
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Better believe it.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm here to talk to Harlow. Through you, if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh?
Really?
All right, go on through.
That easy? Okay, we can definitely do that.
Got my sights on you.
Don't make me tell you again. Right, I want to obviously loot the place before we go and talk to Harlow, because there could be anything nearby. What's this little pods thing? Little fly hopper maybe? Could be for cargo runs. No one cares if you kill the sprats. That's good. What are you doing, Cobalt? Where are you going? Okay, you're going back to where you were. My cat's decided he's gonna come up and walk around the keyboard a little bit, so apologies if my movements are a little bit juttery. There's no real up to do over this way. Can't really do anything from over there either. Okay, let's head in and see what we've got inside. Oh, now this looks more like my kind of lootable area. Ooh. Overhauled power helmet. That is so old and bad. We'll take it all. So these are outlaws that don't really have much going for them, by the looks of the loot. Is this guy dead? Is he just asleep? I think he's just asleep. Is he angry at us, or is he just walking around? Kinda hard to tell. Are you angry? No, you're just walking. Okay, well, we'll try and not steal directly in his line of sight. It's not stealing from the mechanicals. That's all good. It does appear to be like some kind of like central barracks thing. Are you just standing perfectly in shadow? It's very, very brooding. I want to steal all those things, but you're going to see me if I do that. Let's have a look at the terminal. Harlow's crew. Welcome to the high ground, soldier. Let's have a look at the logs. Acquisition logs. Independent freighter, the Cat's Meow. Contraband pharmaceuticals were on board. Brought it down, salvaged the cargo, ransomed the crew. And then independent freighter, the Getaway Sticks. The haul was subversive literature, brought it down, salvaged the cargo, and the crew joined up. And then a freighter, the Werewolf, which they were after the engine parts, brought it down, salvaged the cargo, and the crew jettisoned in an escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. What about the memo? Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than the message came through ordering us to go after the wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Till I get answers, stay skeptical. Harlow's got himself in trouble. Let's open the last entry. Pirate code. Rule 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule 2, fuck the board. Rule 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up! If you're saying that the board already owns you, you went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you like being played. Guzzle down that sense of security like it's purple berry flavoured opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins, and Document Pirates Code has exceeded character limit. It's amusing. I guess.
Been ages since we had a good haul.
We should
No
have a chat with
freighters,
Harlow.
no jobs, no contracts in weeks. We're standing around kicking rocks.
I would like to steal that, but you're too close. That's Harlow over there. Harlow and Marlow. Oh, the cute little canid. I would love to steal everything in here. Can I get in a position where I'm hidden enough to do it? Maybe. Yes. All the stuff went missing. Don't know how that happened. Look at those teeth. Marlow is kind of cute.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
Well, this is awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but he's earned his keep with us.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself.
Nah, he's just been
I'm sure
swinging
Felix
that
has
tossball
no
stick
end
around.
of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Why are we here?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Is it going to be in a
Easy there,
good way,
Clyde.
though?
No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared.
Unless it's like
I brought
chemically
you here
induced
because
change.
I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me. You want to put him through a test.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did Trask do to deserve death?
Routed us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked.
Okay, we can...
Rosanna knows
we
my
can
crew by name and
chase
face,
him down.
but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means.
At least you didn't refuse it.
Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
Okay. So, how well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
You know what? I'm gonna go.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Well, we don't know the specifics about it, so no spoilers, Ellie. In the meantime, let's get outside. We'll just check down the side of this, and then we'll get over to the Groundbreaker. So just down here in case there's any loot boxes.
Captain!
No, nothing there. All right, let's go see what Felix thinks about this Trask. Luckily, the Groundbreaker is going to be easy to get to. Finding the wife, maybe not so much, but hopefully Rosanna's in the bar or somewhere like that.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Out we go. Come on, Felix. Let's go investigate it. Okay, she's not too far away. Might actually be in the bar. Open it all up. And yeah, she's in the bar.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following...
Hi, Rosanna.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Can pay. I'm on the level. You can ask John Nye about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
I'm not one of Harlow's thugs. You can trust me.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
That's fine. We've got a few more questions,
Please, just make it quick.
So, did you split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Okay. Harlow says that Trask betrayed him. What do you know?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
It sounds like you got away lucky. Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Right. Let's go. Emerald Vale. could have almost doubled up on the tour at the same time for this. And a hop. And another hop. And in we go. Now, we could have fast-traveled to just get back to here, but I do like running around a little bit rather than just doing everything through the map menu. So, in we go. Edgewater. We'll probably let Felix make the choice for it. 700 meters. That is quite far away. Let's go to the botanical lab and then we'll go up from there. And let's get the other gun out for this. Right. 160-ish meters, sort of north-ish. Which I guess means we're going to be going into some kind of tunnel system.
What's that noise?
They got the drop on us.
Well, I did not see these guys, but they are not going to last long.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, they really didn't. They are immature in terms of the danger that they pose. So maybe around this side? Yep, this looks like a way in. We definitely didn't spot this before. Ooh, blimey. Yeah, this is proper gone into hiding. Nice little area you got set up here. Up in the North Gulch. Blood on the rocks. What's going on? Allow me to just steal all the meat from cannons you've killed. We've got a couple of outlaws.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
What makes you think I work for Harlow?
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
Technically, he's not.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
I think I'll probably be able to win this fight, but Harlow wants your ring as proof of death. That's all I'm after.
Harlow wants my ring? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. A ring's a lot easier to lose than a hand. How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that happens? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions?
That would explain the
lie.
patron.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A 2-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You asked me to take your word. Show some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yes, there is. You're looking at her.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in the utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
So why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
It is easy. So what was he doing for them?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Okay, I've heard enough.
You've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, but I am going to get that ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
You're talking about our smuggling of the dimethyl hydroxide. Right, I get it. Okay, we want to fast travel back to the ship. And we're going to see if we can find that evidence. Nothing says solving things for Felix like destroying his friend's reputation. Harlow is not going to be happy about this, I'm sure. Ooh. Was that you, Ellie? Where are you? You're up above.
Captain, I've been thinking.
That's dangerous.
Something about this Harlow guy isn't on the up and up.
Yeah, you don't say.
Glad it's not just me. The way Harlow is leaning on his revolutionary bona fides, not to mention his knowing Felix back in the day, something about it feels off.
It matters to Felix, so we're doing
I'm not
this.
suggesting otherwise, especially if Harlow's paying. I'm just saying we ought to keep our eyes open.
Thanks. That's like exactly what I was doing already. But it's good to know that the crew has their eyes and ears open. But let's take the two of them back out and we'll see if we can find that evidence. Didn't need those legs. So the evidence is in a vent somewhere in here.
That machine stole my bit.
It's going to be round the back. Which is all the way around the back. There we go. Stashed receipts. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for the freelancing services, including the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, and manifest and the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Alright, Felix. It's going to be your choice what we do. Ish. I mean, I'm totally going to steamroll the conversation, but... let's confront Harlow.
What's the word?
What is the word indeed? Trask has a lot to say about you.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Trask told me that you'd been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
You've been bought off, and I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me.
Nah, not exactly.
I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Alright, well... We'll get Ellie to take care of that one.
What was that? I got another fighting me.
Good job, team. Marlowe's dead. Harlow's dead. Which I guess means we're stealing everything in here. And I guess everyone is going to hate us, but that's fine. Here goes Felix.
My kind of just like that.
The man in black is dead. The man in shadows, I should say.
What was that? Think I heard that.
God damn, that was a messy, messy hit.
Heads up, jackass! I got her! Not bad, huh?
I'm happy for Felix to just like take it out on everyone. We may as well get all the XP we can from this place. So there's still at least 3 left outside. I think there's even 4.
Here I come!
And one more around this corner.
That's the last of us!
And yeah. Mechanicals aren't hostile, so we don't need to destroy those. I guess we're gonna have a chat with Felix. Hey.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end.
Sorry.
The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Remember him how you wanted to. You never really know what's going on in someone's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in.
That's right,
I
Felix.
always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I can understand that you're upset. It feels like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
I'll never betray you. Get drunk for a start.
No kidding. I'm glad you keep the kitchen stocked.
Yeah, only with stuff that I
It's giving me a
steal.
lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking.
We can still go back and do that.
Thanks for your time, boss.
Hey, cool. So, we were supposed to speak with Felix on the ship. That's obviously not happened. We have a level up, though. We've been pushing our science up, mostly to reduce the tinkering cost. That has worked really well. We could carry on pushing our lockpick up or a hack, but I think we're gonna move on to our lying and persuading skills next. Yeah, I think that's going to be the smartest thing for us to do. So we'll go with persuade for now. In fact, lying and intimidating is really where our proper skills are in terms of like our raw amount. Let's try and keep it about even. There we go. That feels all right. So skills put in, and then over in perks, do we have anything that's going to improve our stealth timer? I do want we're probably going to take concentrated fire, but we'll have a little look around. Just in case there is anything spectacular that we've missed. Running gun's not a bad idea. Reducing weight of things. I don't want any of the solo bits because we've got companions with us. Maybe just walk speed so we can get places faster with the disguise. Okay, well we'll take concentrated fire for now. That feels fine to me. And I guess that means we are back on with our main quest. So we're going to go back and talk to Phineas. Felix gained the self-govern perk. Let's have a check what that's like. Post armor damage dealt plus 50%. Nice. Increased damage when fighting corporate enemies. I think that's going to be pretty much everyone we fight. Okay, well, back to the ship. And that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.